Hi guys, this is Neha. Now I'm going to explain about the DDL commands, and here 17 commands are given, and here is the schema. We have 5 tables. First one is customer, order line, product and supplier. In customer ID is my primary key, and in order ID is my primary key. And first one is create the table customer with primary key constraints. Here I created the table called customer with suitable attributes, and I added the primary key as customer ID. When I describe the table customer, this is my table customer. Then my second question is create all other tables. I have created all other tables. My second table is order 1. Let's describe the order 1 table. Not found. I have created order 1 table. Now I am adding the primary key. Now I am describing the order 1. Here is my order 1 table. My third table is order line table. I will describe order line table. This is my third table, and my fourth table is product 1 table. When I describe my product 1 table, this is my product 1 table. Then my fifth table is supplier 1 table. This is my supplier 1 table. I will describe all my tables. Then third question is add foreign key references to customer ID attributes. Here I added the foreign key. The attribute used is customer ID with references customer table, and attribute used is customer ID. Then my fourth question is modify the attribute product finish in the product table to product material. When I am creating my product 1 table, I given the product finish, and now I am modifying product finish to product material. And when I run it, it is changed to product material. Then add a attribute called price in order line table. When I created my third table, order line table, there is no price attribute in my table. Then I add the price attribute in my order line table. When I described it, when I described my order line table, we can see price attribute. Then sixth question, we have to add the check constraint whether the ordered quantity is greater than 5 or not. Here I added my check constraint. This is my check constraint whether ordered quantity is greater than 5 or not. Then rename order line table to order quantity table. Here I renamed the order line 1 table to order quantity table. When I described the order quantity table, it is showing the table. Then add supplier address column to supplier table. Before I didn't add supplier address in my supplier table. I didn't add the supplier address in my supplier table, but now I'm adding it. Now I'm added alter table supplier one address, supplier add supplier address. When I described it, we can see the supplier address in this table. Then describe all the tables. I already described it. Add the primary key constraint to all the tables. For customer table and order table, I added the primary key constraint. Then now I'm adding in supplier 1 I have added the primary key as SID, and in product 1 table I added the product ID is my primary key. When I described these two, here SID is my primary key, and when I described the product 1 table, product ID is my primary key. Then modify data type rating to decimal. Here I modify the data type rating to decimal. This is the command to modify the data type rating. Next question is add a not null constraint to customer name and address. Here I added the not null constraint to customer name and customer address. And here my 13th question is add unique key constraint in the order ID in order table. As I showed before, here order ID is my primary key, so we cannot add any unique key. Then remove the unique key constraint that was added. We didn't add the key, so we can't remove it. Then 5th question is drop the column supplier in the supplier table. Here I dropped the supplier address in my supplier table. Here when I run it, now I'm going to remove this. Here I given the name as supplier address. When I run it, table is altered. When I describe the supplier 1 table, there is no supplier address. Next question is drop the table order. Here I am going to drop the table order 1. Here the table was dropped. When I need to describe the table order 1, there is no table because I dropped the table order 1. Then last question is truncate the tables. Here I am going to truncate the table customer. Here I truncate the table customer. This is my DDL commands. Thank you.